You saw in my last video how easy it is to install Google Analytics, but what if your website's a little more complex than the average website? The installation I did in my last video was based on a very simple HTML-based website with a server-side footer include file. Here, I've set up another website, and if I'm in Google Analytics, we can check status by clicking this link. And it tells us that it's receiving data, but it does not necessarily tell us that the code is fully integrated on the entire website. And the whole idea behind Google Analytics is you can track your website by putting the Google Analytics tracking code on absolutely every page you want to track. So how do you ensure that that's been done? Moreover, what if someone comes to you and says, work with my website, I've already installed Google Analytics, I want you to be my diagnostic person, and they're going to pay you to make data-driven decisions for them. So before I guarantee my actionable reporting services, one of the first things I like to do is make sure that the analytics code is installed on all web pages. So at this point I do a website scan. I use some software and I scan through the entire website. In this case, we can see that this website has a total of 111 pages. What basically this program is looking for is the code or errors as well. If it sees errors, they will be pipe delimited, and we also can get some extra information about other problems that were detected during the crawl process. I'm going to scroll down here. We're looking for true. When you see over here true, that means the code is properly installed. As we get down towards the bottom, we can see most of these pages are correct except. Now let's have a good look. As an analyst, it's my job to have a good look at why these pages are not being tracked. The first ones, for example, we can see over here are PDF files. So PDF files we know cannot be tracked using the Google Analytics tracking script. This is appropriately flagged in this column, not HTML. The same as the next one. If we look again, these are all PDF files. So we do have an option here to say to the client, when we see this, do they want to track how many times these PDF files have been downloaded? And that's easily done by inserting a small JavaScript snippet right into the text link itself. So as we look down here, we can see more PDF files, and now we understand why they are not being tracked. But let's get down to the bottom here. Actually, before we get there, we missed a couple here. An error getting the page, code 404 not found. That's interesting too, and we'll pass that along to the client. What that simply means is that somewhere on their website there is a link or links that point to this page, and this page cannot be found. Same here. We have more PDFs down here. And as we go down to the bottom again, we have site errors. So we would report that to the client as well. So they'll pick up on the site errors, and we will ensure at the end of this that every single page we need to track will have the code installed 100%. Now we can move forward and make some profitable data-driven decisions.